Welcome to live chat.
Okay, then turn it on.
Right here.
You tell me you don't know how to do YouTube Live.
Huh?
You don't know how to do YouTube Live?
I did. I turned on chat.
It wouldn't let me.
I noticed.
Maybe because I got banned.
I'm on your channel.
Yeah, but it didn't do it to me. I had to do my...
No, I am on
I know.
the channel.
I had to update my phone 7 times.
All messages. Okay. Now we have live chat on.
That's what it was. My phone had to update 7 times.
It may have, because all you had was the share button. You didn't have any of this.
Hello. Toast being gay. Why do you keep messing with it?
Just making sure it's all good.
It's still good.
Hmm?
You're being paranoid about the chats.
I'm not being paranoid. Hey, Shotzi.
Hello.
I was going to say something. My words left me. Thank you for the hearts. For whatever reason, this should be the safer channel. Plus, I decided that we were going to revive this channel after I cleared his name.
Not really.
What?
There's still a whole lot of it has to be done.
We'll be able to clear his name. Quit being Mr. Negative.
Just like that.
Yes, you can.
By who?
Me.
You know how many groups have no...
Hi, there's 7 people in here. No, he's not in the mood.
No, not.
Say I apologize.
I apologize, no, I'm not in the mood.
That look did not help, baby. Hey, Lisa Love. Hey, if you're here, there's 13 of you. You guys remember Skip's Haunted Adventures?
Hello.
Travis. Hi, Robbie Johnson. How are you? Shout out to Gabe and Ariel for new subscribers. Also, the other 9 subscribers who don't have their subscribing notification public. Thank you for subscribing new to this channel. We appreciate that. We are reviving this channel. We're going to keep the other one, but we are reviving this channel after I watched a few podcasts that Travis was allowed to be a part of. Travis is really good at what he does. He's really good content on this channel. He really does. It was not him that caused the death of the channel, because there's still over 580 subscribers on here. It was who he was with that caused the death of the channel.
Just say the name.
Christine. I'm going to call her Christine because when Victoria was involved, it was still banging. Even though she's a fraud and she's bad. Christine is a scam and fake. So, ooga booga. You can't smell through a video. So we are here together. He's here, I'm here, to answer any questions that you have about this channel, what we do, why we do it, who we are. If you don't know, you all should know him. You don't know me very much because I don't go on camera like this very often. I'm the TikToker, he's the YouTuber. You can smell monkeys from 2 miles away. That's a talent. That's cool.
I like monkeys.
Travis likes monkeys. Is it a problem? Probably. Have you seen a doctor? This is a paranormal channel, by the way.
By the way, I do like monkeys.
Yes, Travis likes monkeys.
If I have my way, I'll have a pet monkey. Every time I go to the zoo, like, oh, that's my family.
If you haven't seen a doctor, maybe you should. I'm not an MD. I took med school classes, but I'm not an MD. But this is a paranormal channel. And Lisa's right. You could see a psychiatrist as well. Matthew, what's your biggest dream? Ooh, that's a good one. Well, Travis achieved his dream without the land. I haven't got you the land yet.
What?
Your biggest dream.
Oh, well, that's gonna. Well, we're no offense. We're not witchy rich, so that'll come in time to get land. Yes, that'll take time.
My biggest dream. I want to be completely Oh, his biggest dream? His biggest dream was... Tell him your biggest dream that you accomplished.
Get married, done. Have a beautiful daughter, done. She's my stepdaughter, I call my daughter. Have a family, done. A big successful YouTuber, done. Go out and do whatever need done. Dream truck, take time. Big land, take time. But the only thing I got is a family, beautiful wife, beautiful daughter, a family, and I guess the most famous YouTuber of all time. Even though I'm not famous like anybody else, but
For his kind of thing, he's pretty famous.
yes.
My biggest dream would be find a good husband, him, done. I have the daughter. I want to change the world in some way, in a positive way. I want people's eyes to be opened in a way that they see the world through a different set of eyes. That's my dream, is to see the world not full of hate, and to see it through a different person's point of view or a different set of eyes. Because the world has become very selfish and all about them. I appreciate the question. Thank you, Matthew. Like what the description was, what this channel is in the previous, it was Skip's Haunted Adventures. Travis was a sole paranormal investigator. I was TikToker. I wasn't huge on YouTube. I'm huge on TikTok. Paranormal investigator. And we actually met on Facebook through a paranormal channels. And Travis doesn't know, but I was a big subscriber to him in the past. Found him very interesting. His content is really good, very authentic, very good, very honest content. We came together and collabed on TikTok and kind of fell in love from there. Got married. He came to Alabama. We have a very interesting story. Yeah, he's laughing.
We're not gonna go there.
Oh, that's cool. Your dad met your mom on Facebook. Matthew, that's pretty cool.
No, we're not gonna get to that story.
Yeah, that story's for another time. But we were gonna let this channel die until I realized that this channel is Travis's story. And you should never let your story die. Ever. No matter what you've been through in life, no matter who you've been with or what you've done, you should never allow your story to die. You just write a new chapter. He's writing a new chapter. It was nice talking to you, Matthew. Thank you for joining in and saying hi. Hi to the 4 people in here. If you're here, you can make a comment. We'll talk to you. If you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them. It's me and Travis, aka Skip. I think it's funny. but I can still say it. From Skip's Haunted Adventures.
And if y'all wondering why I named it Skip's Haunted Adventures, because when my grandpa died, I named it after Skip's, which that's his name when he walked. So I named it after my grandfather, Skip's Haunted Adventures, because my last name is Skippo, but everybody called me Skip in high school when I played football. So that's where I got the name from.
I pronounce it Shipper, but it's just an enunciation thing between the two of us.
I thought my channel was dead because of what Chris and Victoria did to my channel.
And he found out today that it's not dead.
And I have been on this channel almost 2 to 3 years. And I thought it was dead. That's neighbors in the background. It's a Friday night. And I know both of you are wondering, wow, he has hair in a beard. Yes, I let my hair grow out. Yes, I got a beard, because usually y'all see me being bald. I'm more healthier, got a lot more muscle, and I went from 124 to 180 pounds. Less than 30 days. I've been here for 5 months, but yeah, less than 30 days I went up to a size medium short and extra large. That tells you how big I'm getting.
There is content that's been uploaded today. Some of it has 500 views, so you guys go make comments or whatever if you have any questions about anything you've seen or heard. The content he uploaded today comes from my channel that I have mixed feelings about. First of all, I can't get into it, so I'm mad about that. Second, I shouldn't let it die. That I kind of want to. But, so he took the videos from that page and put it on here. Most of my stuff, though, came from TikTok. And he took my TikTok videos and put them on here, too, because you'll see the TikTok logo with my TikTok name.
Yeah, so you can follow my wife on TikTok and me on TikTok. I'm on TikTok, but I'm more famous on YouTube, because that's where my haunted videos started, was YouTube. Back then, I didn't have a TikTok at all. I had Instagram and all that stuff. But now I have TikTok. So I have 3 different channels. One is just a family hangout where we go live. We just have a family reunion. The other one is where I post about weather, severe storms, all that stuff. And another one is where I just post about paranormal and all that stuff. That's about it. I really don't deal with the bullshit anymore, the drama, the stress. I really don't fight and scream unless I have to absolutely defend my wife and my kid or my family. Other than that, I do have a channel that's about hanging out with family, bullshitting around, shooting crap, whatever, having fun. Other one, uploading when there was a storm, severe thunderstorm warning, whatever going on, and another channel is about paranormal. That's it. I don't deal with the drama shit anymore.
My main was all paranormal up until Travis. Honestly. What am I looking at?
The ratings.
Oh, yeah. I told you. Never thought I would fall in love with a YouTuber. He never thought he would fall in love with a TikToker.
Believe me, when I first started YouTube, back in 2015, I did my first video, and I never thought I'd be at 580 subscribers. It's a blessing. I've been trying to reach 1,000, but it really didn't quite help it. Who I was with, I'm gonna say this. To any of those who know Kristen A.K. Veronica, I've known on Facebook, she's a scam, fraud, and a narcissist. She pretty much almost ruined this channel, which I could not get back, because half of the people that was put to her side, and I was booted out all of the groups and chats because of her. My wife, sadly, has cleaned all that mess up because of what Christine started.
I did. I watched the videos, and his videos are authentic and real. And then you have Christine in them, and him being the polite, nice guy he is towards Christine. Um, let's just say that there was stuff that she claimed to be there that wasn't there. Um, and I've watched it extensively with big TV, 75-inch TV, AirPods, like the $370 Beats headphones, big, expensive, sound canceling, all of that. And I just don't hear or see what she says is there. I've also talked to Christine in person, and I know her to be pathologically nuts or liar, whichever fits
More or
the
less
criteria.
liar.
Correct. But I am here to vouch 100% for the authenticity of Travis's videos. Even though in some videos you don't see anything or catch anything extensive, it's very interesting to watch because he has the history of the location. He knows where he's going, he knows what he's doing, he has a plan. Christine just, I don't know, pulled out Spirit Talker or Necrophonic. I do not use Necrophonic. I follow Paranormal Nightmare. I will shout out to them real quick because they are the reason I became famous on TikTok. Paranormal Nightmare, Josh Rocky, and Sean Foreman, thank you. You guys helped me on the journey because I'm more on the the darker side on accident. Travis had encounters with the dark side and then recently realized that the dark side is inevitable no matter where you go to investigate. Whether it be daytime or nighttime, the darkness will let itself be known. You got to be very careful when you start an investigation. You should always pray. I don't highly recommend using apps unless you know what you're doing, how to open them, how to close them out. There's a way to close it out. People have different sayings, but as long as you end it in Jesus' name and you're covered by the blood of Jesus, you are fine. Don't invite anything in that you don't want in because you can't get it to leave. I can attest to that.
And me and my wife both agreed that from now on, TikTok, YouTube, we'll be most likely to go live when we do videos.
That's news to me.
I used to edit them, but I found out most people don't like my videos edited, which is understandable. So I figured we'll be live and you guys can be with us and point stuff out. And for one thing, I can say this: Nicophon is not a goddamn spell box. Nicophonic is a spell box, but you get real interface. I recommend Spell Talker. It's $4.99 in the Play Store. Do not get Nicophonic because you don't know what the hell who you listening to, what not. And my wife Sherry can handle it. Came out way better than what Christine did.
I'll show you how it looked
What
with
the fuck is
Christine.
that?
That's how it looked with Christine.
That's how it was Christine, and that's why I told her multiple times, you have to hold the camera up. And you know what her excuse is? I'm lazy.
You also have to be close to the person.
Not 8 feet away.
So the person who can smell monkeys, are you still here? No, I don't. I took it as the thing. Shotzi and Lisa, are you still here? Because Shotzi, you're the only mod right now. I think I need to mod Lisa. Let me see if I figure out how to do that. Add as mod. Alright, Shotzi, Lisa, I modded you. If you have any questions about what we do, why we're doing it, or why we chose this channel, I can answer them. Travis can answer them. That way, everything gets cleared up because there's a lot of confusion. I watch this channel for educational purposes. I've learned a lot about Travis, his personality, and the way that he paranormal investigates over the way that I do it, which we're complete polar opposites. But when two polar opposites, I've been doing it for 10 years now. He's been doing it for 10 years now. So kudos to both of us. We just do it totally different. But when you bring two different sets of ideas to the table, it'll blow your mind what you can do and what you can accomplish. Plus, I don't go looking for it necessarily. When y'all see me live, like Shotzi, Lori Beth, Lisa, I met all of you guys on Paranormal Live. I sit there and just wait. And sometimes things would happen, sometimes things wouldn't, but 9 times out of 10, we would catch the weirdest stuff, right? We would hear babies crying, and we do live in the base of the Appalachia. Which we can discuss a little later, the history around Appalachia and the Appalachian Mountains and all that, mimics, stuff like that. Hold on, let me see. I got you, LB. If I call somebody by a nickname, it's because I know them by a nickname. Just saying that. Yes, lots of crazy stuff. And now that you're on this channel, LB, I invite you to watch. A lot of his videos are very interesting. In my free time, when I'm bored, he's my favorite YouTuber.
Even with the squawky voice?
Yes. I used to watch Paranormal Nightmare religiously, and then I got into Travis's channel, and I'm like, this is very addicting to watch. I don't know why. It's addicting. It is very addicting for me to watch the things that he does, how he does it, because I don't do it that way. So I'm like, that's interesting. Because he's famous in one way and I'm famous in an opposite way. So I'm learning stuff from him as he learns stuff from me, and then we collab together. I'll walk you down memory lane. I guess the craziest experience that we've all had would probably be at the other property. For privacy reasons, I'm just going to call it where it all began. Okay? That property alone. And then I took property from that property. It's now my house. So you can imagine from there. And Travis is learning about the history of what I took from that property into this house.
Oh, am I?
So I couldn't consciously say no.
You could have.
If I didn't.
And now for that, our house is pretty much paranormal.
I honestly think that paranormal exists everywhere.
Huh?
I honestly think paranormal exists everywhere. You were asked an interesting question on podcast that Christine answered and you did not get to answer, so I'm going to ask you. Do you think every graveyard is haunted?
I do. Daytime, nighttime, everything doesn't matter. They're always watching. Good, bad, evil. They're always watching you.
I agree.
There's not one cemetery that's not haunted. If there's gravestones, it's haunted.
I am taking him. Well, I did find out from my ex-husband, because we're on speaking terms, that where I went to may not be legal to go at night.
Thank God.
However, I know a way around that.
No, we're not breaking laws. Actually, my wife really want to break the laws, okay? She don't care. Me, I don't want to spend the night in jail.
You could just say we got lost.
You're not going to believe that crap.
Oh, I played it with the park ranger.
Look at... I'll bring some more shit.
He said that's who was out there, is the park ranger.
I ain't not going out to sneaking in Appalachian Mountains.
That's
rather,
another way in.
I'd rather go to a haunted prison or a damn cemetery.
You think they're gonna let us into prison at night?
You said you know people.
I know people. That is factual. I think that we did not give enough attention to Rainbow Mountain, which is part of Appalachia.
So, playground we went to?
No. That one where we started to walk up at night, it was rocky. And we're like,
Oh.
we got to come back during the day.
I was just talking about that.
Yeah, it has that creepy playground.
Well,
There's
you
two
didn't-
places with a creepy
You didn't
playground.
want to stay long.
I know, but that was very interesting. I don't think we paid enough attention to that area because that is not illegal apparently to go to at night.
And there's woods.
And it's on the mountain.
And and the cliff I saw should be known as Dead Man's Fuck You Hill. One step, anybody should say, because the drop I saw was at least 20 feet. You're not going to survive that. If you do, you're going to either amputate a leg or something else. Because I was a fall, I can tell you right now, probably in a body cast, getting fed in a tube.
So, Shotzi, LB, what are your biggest highlights of paranormal that we have caught? And I'm going to ask you that because I did all of it from 2 locations. Travis traveled. I traveled to a lot of locations but didn't film for the privacy of the people involved or the land that I was on, and I was trying to respect the history of said land. I regretted not filming in that cornfield because that was creepy. Yeah, I go through cornfields at night by myself. I'm not afraid.
Alabama, they will shoot you.
It depends on who owns the cornfield.
You just want to, you need a will made.
Are we in the mood?
No.
He's changed, I promise. How bad do you feel?
About what?
Allergies. How sick do you feel?
I feel a little bit better. Not as much as I'd like to.
Oh, with the 24-hour rule. I gotta take you tomorrow.
For what?
You like the days that I sat in the backyard and just talked and listened and watched? Yes, that was the entire paranormal for me. Your pages are the first ones I really watched for any amount of time, but I'm always interested in ghost stuff. Yes, the way I did it was different. We would sit, it would be dark as hell. I would turn on no light. I'd turn on the app and just wait. Due to location reasons, I can't sit and watch a backyard. But not to disappoint you, I can sit in the dark in a room, completely dark, blacked out, with Spirit Talker on. Not that I want to do it that way, because inside is a whole lot different than outside. I can go to a location, now you got my brain turning, and do that, and sit in the dark and just talk to you guys like we're talking now. Like, I never did guest boxes on TikTok, y'all. That's a new thing for Sherry. Okay, I didn't do... See, Travis's platform on TikTok when I met him was political. And we were opposite sides of the spectrum. He was my first reason I got banned from TikTok. Not because of him, but because he was being nice to me as a Republican. Any sweet words, babe?
I am now a Republican, and I voted for Donald Trump. That's all I gotta say.
I was his first troll. In a nice way, though.
Yeah, I wanna say a nice way. Take that damn picture down, or you can't talk to me ever again. That's not nice.
But did it work?
You're a disgrace to America.
Did it work?
Yes.
We were a disgrace to America. Does this man look like he's in love with me? Yes or no? Okay, that was weird. In between us, a hand came up from the table. It came up on the screen.
Are you paying attention to comments?
Yes.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Your pages are the ones that we watch. It's interesting to hear what different people see or hear when we are watching the same thing. I like Ghost Talker because interesting things he said for me. He apologizes. You know what? I could turn off this light and I'll have Travis turn Spirit Talker on.
Who the hell agreed to that?
You just do it. Do it.
I thought we were having a normal conversation on the channel.
Well, on your podcast, they had you do an investigation, did they not?
When?
On the first one I watched, you did an investigation. So I can't turn those lights off because not my lights. Well, they're in my house, but Bug is in there. So we're gonna turn on Spirit Talker, and for whatever reason, I turn the light off, and everything lags. That's really interesting. So Spirit Talker is loading. See, I would normally do this on TikTok, so doing this on YouTube is really weird for me.
It's on. Oh, the dog.
Okay. Shotzi, it's okay, no reason to be afraid. Y'all know I don't talk to it. I let it talk. That's how I play.
Hello.
Travis talks to it.
That's the point.
I never had to talk to it. I never got my responses by asking questions.
Lake.
We went to the lake. Interesting.
What lake? Oh, yeah. No, lake.
Skull.
Skull.
Are you at the apartment that's located where we went the other day?
You said
The one that we went to the other day. You turn the fan on, right?
yeah.
Okay.
What a plummet.
That's true. Spirit Talker did actually help us solve some mysteries.
Yeah.
That's an interesting comment.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Are you here with us, or did you follow us from the other place? Because I saw a skinwalker over there. Appalachian. That black horned figure that's in the video.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like,
Ball.
ball. Let me think. Identify yourself. Immediately.
Casper the Ghost. Gotta line the moon up a little bit.
Send you the video of the skinwalker. Richard just said, send me that video.
Go on the
See, they love the paranormal.
Go on the channel, Mister. It's right there.
I'll share out the link to that video. See, they love it. Okay, these are our followers. They love it. Huh? What?
PayPal.
Yes.
It's not that.
Yes.
Are you sure?
It's in the description, I think. Yeah, I edited it, remember? You told me I spelled it
I
wrong.
thought it was the other one.
Richard, I got you, Bubba.
At least we can't get banned for smoking.
I'm known for smoking my money. Yes.
I'll move something.
Do it.
Okay. What are you gonna move?
We're gonna move. My seat. Oh, please move my seat, dudes. Don't touch me. That's the fan. That doesn't show.
Shadow.
Huh?
Shadow. Crying.
She's always being crying. No thanks.
You're aggressive. I didn't ask you to move something. How dare you?
You are valued.
Thank you. But you're not, so fuck all the way off.
Piece of shit. Really? You say you move something, I don't see you moving anything.
Are you
What a big talk to you all.
are you attached to anything?
Who are you attached to?
Or an object? Yeah, Richard, I saw a horned black mass figure with my eyeballs in the video, and I wanted to get out, and I did not. That would be a skinwalker. I'm not doing that. I don't dabble with the demonic. I am into the demonic, but
What
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
going
do,
to.
if I can, Sherry, my wife Sherry has the video on her phone. What I'm gonna do is re-upload it to this channel without editing.
You really have to pay attention to the tree line.
Go down.
Whale.
Where are you going with this? I have a feeling I know where you're going with this.
What the hell?
No.
That's not
Julian.
Julian.
Are you demonic?
Jimmy.
Does someone here, Lori Beth, Shotzi, Richard, do you guys remember the name of the other app I used to use that was recommended to me by Paranormal Nightmare and the medium that did demonic paranormal? It was Spirit something. It wasn't Spirit Talker, but it was like Spirit Talker. And if there was a dark presence, it's not GhostTube. It was a different app.
English.
I am speaking English.
Fuck off.
It was geared toward if you had a demonic entity, because we got the Judas Cradle, the torture methods from the 1800s, necromancer. Thank you, Richard. Necromancer.
What is that?
It is a app made for demonic communication.
Huh? You have to pay for that?
Nope.
I don't think so. Take a screenshot of that so when we get done I can download it.
Richard, you would remember necromancer because it says your name. GhostTube also, people
I
down
don't believe in
GhostTube. Paranormal Nightmare uses GhostTube as a backup because GhostTube and Necromancer would talk back and forth, and it was fucking hysterical to me. One ghost would say "fuck off," and the other ghost would say "no, I'm more powerful than you." It's hysterical. Richie gets candy. Yes. Identify yourself in the name of Jesus. Immediately. Yes, it did say Shotzi.
Dancing.
You're
Yeah.
dancing. Where? Necrometer.
Confidence.
Yes, thank you, Richard, for correcting that. Necrometer. And it didn't do the static thing, it did the talking thing. Do y'all remember? Necrometer had a female voice, and then one night it came through as a male voice. GhostTube did the same thing. GhostTube says it in the same voice, and then that one night we were talking about Roger, it was like, I am Ed, and said the whole name, and I ended the live. Because no. Yeah, that happened. Travis isn't used to this.
You ended that life.
Yes, I got scared. No one
I'm
was-
like, yes!
You want to talk to a demon.
Shit, I went towards it.
You should not do that.
No, I don't want towards demonic, I want towards this apparitions.
Yes, it was. It was a scary male voice that came through Ghost Tube and Necrometer, and I was like, Roger, are you here? Yes, Big Dog came down the attic stairs, Richard. I was just watching that earlier and on repeat.
Your name.
Excuse you. Okay, now I know who I'm talking to. I'm not telling you my name. You're gonna tell me yours.
Roger.
Not necessarily Roger, but a mimic or a demonic
Oh.
entity. It said your name. I said identify yourself right now. I command you, and it said your name. You don't know my name, and if you say my name, this session is over. So, what is your name?
What is my name?
The video Richard is referring to is uploaded to YouTube here and on Alabama Ghost Hunters, and it's on my TikTok.
I will hold my name twice in Iowa. On the spirit box.
That night I pissed myself. No lie, no cap. I peed my pants when I heard someone come down the stairs. Because I said his name out loud. Maybe I should say his name.
No.
Roger.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? It said Roger. Welcome to Paranormal Investigating. Roger, why are you here? Y'all heard that, right? I'll show you. Show the phone. It said Roger. Yes, Shotzi's like, yes, Richard, you are the one who gave him the nickname Roger. Are you talking to Richard? I cannot believe you said Roger. That's the last thing I expected.
Yeah, that was good thing I took crap on you.
Now that you've decided to tell me who you are, you can't run away. Bro, me and you got beef.
Kid.
No. We're not going there. That's why I didn't want to do that. No. No kid.
The kid's just fine.
It said kid. So, for those of you turning in, the demon that haunts my house and my grandmother's house just came through Spirit Talker and identified itself here at a different location. I was not expecting when I said, give me your name, for it to say its name. That was totally unexpected, nor has Spirit Talker ever
English.
said its name. I ignore stupid responses, Roger, you already know that. I don't even give attention to that.
Why are you here?
I can't believe you said Roger.
Roger, can you explain to me why you are here? Is there something we should know about?
This got really interesting. I can't believe I'm not on TikTok live right now because that would have blown up.
Look at your YouTube live. Now you're crying.
Huh?
Just got quiet.
Don't forget me.
It said, don't forget me. I could never forget you. Why the fuck are you here? Okay? Like, did you come with certain furniture that you would like to identify? Y'all shit just got real, okay? I'm not gonna lie, shit just got real. I may switch over to TikTok for this. This shit is crazy. What?
Go chill.
Roger, you know the rules. You're not allowed to.
Dylan.
Dylan died. I have nothing to do with the passing of Dylan. However, Dylan died on the property that I got beat up. Is that what you're referring to? It's very interesting. Richard said, don't call me a kid, sir. Richard has a beef with Roger. Because every time I go live, when I turn on Spirit Talker, Roger would say, hey, Richard. Every time. Should we switch to TikTok?
Like you get banned.
No. Because
Hung. Drawn and quartered.
what the actual fuck?
What the?
Hung, drawn, and quartered.
I had never heard that in a spirit box session.
Welcome to a live paranormal with Sherry.
Huh.
Okay, vote has been
If
called.
I walk in and see the chairs on top of the tables.
So without changing Spirit Talker so that I can go live from TikTok since you guys voted, I will show these names.
I'll take a screenshot.
Take a screenshot without. It's okay.
Done.
All right, and leave it just like that. I'm gonna switch over to TikTok and go live from there. This is interesting. This I haven't done this. So yeah, I'm going live from there in like 30 seconds. I'll see you guys there.